Hey everyone, and welcome back to News to Astonish, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. And today is another video of Marvel Spider-Man 2 photo mode submission. I always love doing these. It's actually one of the most exciting days of the week. At least it makes me forget about other things that I got going on for at least 10 to 15 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. And we got Discord right here opened up. I will check to see if there's anything from Twitter. And I think I checked a little earlier and I haven't received any messages, but I need to also look at some Spidey photos, hashtag Spidey photos, to see if I find anything. But for now, let's go over some of the things that we got on Discord. So we're going to go ahead and start up with Magdypool's submissions. He submitted a bunch of them, and only a few of them really do pop out to me, in my opinion. And for me, at least the first two submissions, because the Advanced 2.0 suit is sweet. It is the perfect suit. It is so much better than the first one, and this one looks really good. I like the heavy use of warm colors like such as red and oranges, and the fact that he got that high and you got the whole city in the background right there like that. It's like Spider-Man's getting ready to tackle on the whole day. He's ready for anything. And also the black suit just looks really good in that shot as well, because the black suit looks really naturally, I guess you can say, oily and wet. And if somebody heard me say that and out of context, they would think I'm talking about something else. But the suit looks just really good in light, and it looks phenomenal. So Magdypool, great job, man. I really like your shots. And you can see that he submitted more. And then we got another submission here by Mikey. First off, I need to give that one a fire because he submitted so many of them. So I'll go ahead and do you that favor. I'll give this one a perfect as well. And so Mikey submitted a couple of them that kind of reminded me a shot of like the end of Far From Home. Now, if you all remember that movie, it's not the best Spider-Man film, but at least the end ended like this, where he was gliding through the city and getting ready to land somewhere until he found out that his identity was revealed to the world. And this is a phenomenal shot right here. We also got another one as well with a little bit more sunlight and a little bit more warm colors, whereas the other one had like a bit of a slight bleak, less intensity with the light. And Mikey, you did a great, phenomenal job with this one as well. And as well as this one too. I love these shots where like it's an angle from like, it's from the perspective of the criminal. You can see Spider-Man getting ready to attack you right there. It looks really cool. It looks awesome. He did multiple ones. And I love the up close shots of like the webs where you can see the details in the webbing. And of course, there's the final red and blue suit, as Insomniac calls it. I think they call it the final red and blue suit, or the new red and blue suit, which is basically a modernized version of like the classic Spider-Man costume from the comics. No doubt that the MCU will change it again for no apparent reason, but being that Peter is on his own and the world has forgotten about Peter Parker but still knows the existence of Spider-Man, Peter Parker sewed up his own costume, comic book style, like sewed it, just like needle and threads. And I hope he just keeps that costume for the long haul. But anyway, beautiful shot, man. I love it. Great job. Playground. We got a nice shot of Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales here doing an attack with his new blue bioelectricity, or at least he got hurt in the process, and he had electricity flowing around him. But he looks really cool in this shot as well. I really like this one. Spider-Man doesn't always have to be doing an attack to appreciate a good photo. If it's just a good shot, then it's a good shot, along with some other photos that he submitted too. So Playground submitted some more here. This one really sticks out a lot to me right here. Again, the Advanced 2.0 suit just looks fantastic. And the whole city's landscape is right there in the background. You can traverse all of this. I wonder if anybody has done this, but I'm sure they have. Has anybody ever bothered walking around the entire island of Manhattan as Spider-Man? Just a regular walk. How long would it actually take you? I know that this version of Manhattan does come pretty close to Manhattan in real life, but you know, New York / Manhattan is a big city, and I'm sure it'll take a long time to walk around the entire island. I wonder if anybody's traversed around it just walking. That's it. And I wonder how long it will, like real life hours, if not real life days, it'll take to traverse the entire thing from point A to point B. But they've done a phenomenal job with creating their own version. As Insomniac Games calls it, Marvel's version of New York. and it does come pretty close. It looks really good. I understand it's pretty condensed. It's a condensed version of it, but my God, there's a lot of details and a lot of work that's been put into this city. But phenomenal shot. Sorry, I went on a little bit of a tangent there, but phenomenal shot nonetheless. I really love this one a lot. All right, that was another one right there from Playground. I can appreciate a couple of these that I really love. I'm gonna give that one fire. I'm gonna give that one fire because black suit always looks good. It's fire. Playground submitted a lot of photos, I'll tell you that. Let's see who else. Ooh, here we go. The Odd Koala. You look pretty new here, unless you changed your name, and I don't know this one. This is the, I guess, What I Do Best costume of Miles Morales. I don't know why they put a Wolverine. Well, you know what? Scratch that. I actually do know why they put a Wolverine alternate suit. Marvel's got Insomnia Games has a Marvel's Wolverine coming out, so that's probably why. But out of both Spideys, why didn't they give Peter Parker a version of this? You know, it's confusing because Spidey and Wolverine are kind of close. They're friends in the comic books, so why not give it? Why it wouldn't it make more sense to give it to Pete? Like Miles can have one too, but still, this looks cool. I like the use of purple lighting in this one. It's really nice. It's a good shot. It's of Miles Morales getting ready to shoot out his webs. The web hasn't fired out yet, but it looks really cool. Unless it's one of those poses that you enabled. I love the details in the stitching and like the pads on the palms. It's brilliant design. It's a good design to protect the palms of the hands, you know, of the wearer. But it looks really good. I like it. Good job. Oh, Canon Event Lover. This one's cool. Again, it's not perfect, but like I like how grainy it is, and I like how the contrast and the saturation is dialed to like 15. The redness is extremely heavy, and so is the blackness and blues. Like they're very heavy and sharp. How did you achieve this? It looks dirty. It looks like somebody spilled water on a magazine, kind of, and you get this result where it's like a little like muddy and liquidy, and I guess you can say it looks like an oil painting or a canvas or something like that. Looks pretty cool. This one too, of Venom. He looks like dirty, and the highlights are like a goldish brown color all over like his black symbiote body. I'm trying to say this in a way that doesn't sound wrong. Sorry if I said that. Black symbiote body. Venom has a black symbiote body. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. He's an alien who happens to be in the color of black and white, so he looks pretty oily and it looks really disgusting, especially those teeth. Honestly, Venom would be like the perfect enemy in a Resident Evil game. He kind of reminds me of those regenerators from Resident Evil 4. You ever played that? They look nasty, and Venom would be just as intimidating and lethal. He did bite a guy's head off anyway in this game. Let's see. Wilfred Cardell. Nice shot. I like this one. Simple. World Trade Center's right there in the background. At least Marvel's version of World Trade Center's right there. And you got New York, the island in the back as well. I like it a lot. However, if I had to give you my input, a little bit of criticism, I think I would say that maybe perhaps you should add a little bit more lighting. I feel like I'm Jameson right now in this situation. The lighting is a little flat in this one. It could use a little bit more lighting from different directions. Like Spider-Man looks good, yes, but he doesn't pop. And it's just a flat picture here. Yeah, New York's there. But to make Spider-Man pop, you might want to turn up the aperture just a little bit. Add a little bit more lighting from different directions using like the lighting feature in photo mode, and watch, Spider-Man will pop. He'll look so much better. But it's a good shot, Wilfred. Go ahead and, you know, definitely submit another one if you ever get a chance. Oh, look at this one from Jawa. This one looks awesome. I'm giving that a fire. This looks awesome. And a white alternate version of Miles's symbiote suit, which I really love a lot. And he's firing the electricity out. That looks cool. I like it. I hadn't realized how big the eyes were in Miles's costume, at least in this costume. It looks sick, man. I like how everything's blacked out in the background, and the only source of light is Miles's electricity, bioelectricity, that's lighting the way because he's attacking somebody, and it's lighting him as well. This is really creative. Makes for a great wallpaper as well. Love it. Great job, Jawa. And this one too. That looks sick. Great phone wallpaper. If you want to download this, go ahead and join my Discord. For sure. Now, let's go ahead and take a break from this, and let's head over to my Twitter, where we can probably find actual good shots of Marvel Spider-Man photo mode submissions here. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so here are some of me and Magnipool's photos. And also I do submit photos from time to time here as well. Okay, here's one from Seb. He tried to recreate the Secret Wars number 8 where Spider-Man has the black suit and he has a classic pose like, oh my God, what is this? He recreated it by doing this. The only problem is, and I get it, I get where you're coming from here. The only problem with this is that, you know, once Insomniac rolls out the update of making, like, matching the symbiote colors, then this would have been a better shot. But you know what? I wonder if that was the intent, because coincidentally, when Peter Parker goes into his Berserker Surge mode, his pose, or like when he's like doing that, oddly enough, is reminiscent of this pose from the comics. So I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it looks rather close. But I see the intent, and it's a great attempt as well. Only thing is that I had hoped that Insomniac would at least get this update rolled around by now. I don't know why they didn't put the update from the very beginning. It seems like a simple thing to do. But anyway, that update has to be coming very soon, if not like really, really soon, within the next week or two. Here's another one from Seb as well. I see what he was doing. I also just found this out, like I think a week ago or so, that you can actually do solid picture colored backgrounds for Spider-Man. So if you wanted to have like those pictures on your walls where you have like 4 of the same image with different color backgrounds, you can. Kind of like, it was pretty popular in the 70s, so I'll give that a look, you know, a like as well. He submitted a lot of shots. Oh, here we go from Spiderzilla. What do we have here? Oh, that is a phenomenal shot of Venom. I'm sure you couldn't really do much with the lighting there, but it looks good nonetheless. Oh, hello. That one looks sick. Venom looks incredibly menacing and disgusting. Just the way I like him, and just the way I've seen him in the comics growing up as well. Looks phenomenal, dude. And this one as well, with the wings coming up. I like what Insomniac Games did with Venom, but I think the whole wing thing situation, it was a little soon. Kind of soon, because it kind of reminded me of like the whole Null storyline. So if you ever read the Donny Cates' run of Venom, you would know what I'm talking about. Great run of Venom, by the way. I enjoyed it for the most part, but like I think the whole wing thing was a little too soon in my opinion. But it's still a great shot nonetheless. So I know I went off a little bit of a tangent there, but I just wanted to give my opinion. But anyway, phenomenal stuff here, man. You guys did great. I really, really love it. Thank you so much for sharing with me all of your amazing shots, you guys. I had so much fun doing this. You let me know your thoughts about these photos, and if you're interested in submitting your Marvel Spider-Man 2 photo mode submissions, then go ahead and do so. You can simply do that by clicking on the invitation link down in the description box below, which is, again, down in the description box below, because people always ask me anyway. I don't even know if you guys are making it all the way to the end of the video or not, but it's still there. Or you can message me, or you can submit your photos on Twitter and use the hashtag SpideyPhotos so I can find you. But anyway, if you're interested, go ahead and do that. As always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Once again, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notification so you all don't miss anything. Dislike the video if you did. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.